Hey guys, hope you're good, hope you're well. Ryan Martin from Revive, those of you that don't know me, hope you're all good. So today's message, in the age of information, ignorance is a choice, or is it? So, I was talking to a couple of other trainers today, and it happens quite a lot with potential clients I'm talking to them in consultation, and they will say, "Well, I've looked up this, I've looked up that, and I've read this," even though if I'm saying the opposite. And when that happens, I always say, "Well, how is that working for you?" And generally, they'll say, "Well, it's not been working for them very well at all. That's why they're actually on the phone to me." Now, there's something that's happening at the moment where people can just, if they've got a problem, they can just jump on Google, look it up, and think they've got the answer right there, right then, right there. But unfortunately, I'm actually going to post a video to this underneath. Unfortunately, by doing that, you're actually putting your health in the hands of a lot of these mainstream corporations that actually pay to get their information at the top of the list. It's one of the things I say to people, and they say, "Well, I've looked and I've researched." I said, "Well, I'm going to be honest. You probably, not trying to be harsh, but you probably just don't know where to look, because I've been doing this almost 10 years now, and I know the established people who to follow. I know who speaks the truth, who doesn't, and I know there's a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of wrong information out there. And for example, if you're just jumping on in terms of health, if you're just jumping on the if you're just jumping on the NHS website and looking there, in my opinion, it's not going to end up very well for you. I mean, if you're dealing with car crashes and surgery, etc., fair enough. But if you're looking for health and looking to correct diseases, it's not a place you want to be looking. And just watching. Well, I watched a few months ago. I watched a really good video by a lady called what's her name? Atkinson. Cheryl Atkinson. I'll put the link below actually, and it goes on about how these corporations are actually manipulating search engines. They're manipulating everything they can in terms of on Facebook as well, algorithms, because they want to put out information that makes you feel that their product's best. They'll even get people to write articles for them, doctors that are on the payroll, other people to go out and call people quacks and pseudoscience, and use a lot of different terms of getting people, trying to discredit people, even though they've got they're saying the knowledge that they're putting out is right. So it's something I just want to put out there. Even if you feel like you've got all the information at your fingertips, because you can just go on Google and look it up on the internet, unfortunately, those search engines are actually being manipulated now. So the answers you're getting and the websites that are coming up when you look at things probably aren't going to be the ones that are going to give you the best answers, unfortunately. And this is why you might listen to even jump, like for example, I've had it millions of times with clients, and they're frustrated because they can't get anywhere, and they think, but I've been following all this advice from this doctor or that doctor, and I said, well, as I said before, is it working for you? No. I said, well, maybe it's time to try a different way. Oh, well, how can that be wrong? Because they're this. I said, well, if you actually want to get into it, and I don't get too deep and be called someone who wears a tin hat and stuff, but a lot of these times they're being paid to put this information out there, even though this information isn't actually going to do you any favours. It's just going to sell their drugs, and it's just going to push their prescriptions. So it's probably why I've only got a couple of live people on here today, because the message I'm putting out, whereas usually I have about 10 to 15 people live or 20 people live. This message might not go out to a lot of people. So because Facebook are part of this problem as well. As much as I love Facebook, I'm actually probably going against everything they're saying right now. But the information, the algorithms they use, they only want to put out people that are in line with their message. So cheers, Bill, for that, by the way. Thank you. Hope you're well, mate. And it's just something that needs to be said, because you just need to, if you are having these problems, reach out to someone who is getting results. Because at the end of the day, I love that. I'm interviewing a guy on Monday, Terry Tilbar. He's brilliant. He does a lot of. He's not a doctor, but he's been helping people with cancer for ages. And he says, "I've got a PhD in results, and that's the big difference, right? Who's getting results, who's not getting results. Unfortunately, it's a video I'm going to do at another time as well, but people love to they love to look at a bit of paper in front of them, and even if that bit of paper says one thing, but the results they're getting aren't in line with that bit of paper, they're still going to sit there and believe the thing that's written down, even though everything else is going against that bit of paper. Cheers for sharing the video, Bill. It's something that a lot of people need to realise. So yeah, so trust your gut, trust what your body's telling you, and if you are having problems, reach out to someone who has helped people with different ailments or problems. It could be any sort of coach. It might not be a health coach. It could be something with business. It could be anything. But just do that, and just know that the things that you're being exposed to on a daily basis, it's all part of the bigger picture. Hello Moses, how you going, mate? I hope you're well. Hope you're still doing well with the intermittent fasting, etc. So, and this goes to you as well, Moses. If you're looking up different things, just be wary of what you're looking up, because I'm going to actually put this video below, and it'd be really good for you to watch it, Moses, because just a few of the things you might be looking up. It's really interesting. It's called astroturfing. It's really interesting how they can manipulate the information they want, how they can get certain doctors on there to write articles for them, all on the payroll. A lot of them are being lobbied from different pharmaceutical industries onto different drugs, and it goes deep into a lot of different things. So look for results and look for people you trust, and then if you need to, reach out for help. And that's all. And that's the message today. All right, guys. Because I know it can be a nightmare when you go round and round in circles. It happened to so many of my clients in the past. They're doing a program that their friend's doing, and they're not getting results, and their friend is, and it's because you're all different as well. So that's a video for another time. But anyway, just because you got Google, guys, and just because you can look things up really quickly, it doesn't mean that the first page on Google has got all the answers, and especially Wikipedia. Oh, could do a whole post on that, but I won't bore you too much. But anyway, I hope this has helped, guys. And as always, any questions, anything I can help you with, always give me a shout, or head on over to www.reviveyourself.co. I've got loads of articles on there you can read and enjoy. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll speak to you soon.